Morning Rush show is just great.
I like what they talk about.
Oh, a terrific show.
I listen to their show every morning. 98.7 Kiss Country.
8:06 on a Friday. Thank goodness we're finally there. Short work week, at least it seemed like. Anyway, it flew right by. Others go, well, it was kind of a long week, but it felt good because you know what? Some of those tractor riders had a short work week because they took off yesterday to go over to Waukon and get ready for this morning's drive off or rollout. And well, our man on the scene, our correspondent owner, Jim Koloff, is on site, and we're doing video, by the way, on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to that, 98.7 Kiss Country, and also on our 98.7 Kiss Country Facebook page, and later it'll be on our website, 987kisscountry.com. So all that out of the way. And Jim, are they rolling out already?
Jay, they are. The first group has already rolled out from Waukon High School, and maybe behind me you can see group number 2 is lining up right now, so they'll be heading out in maybe 20 minutes. And, of course, we ride out and roll out by speed. So the first group is the slow guys. They're the oldest tractors, and group 2 is a little faster, and then we get up to group 4, and those guys kind of scream down the highway and catch up with the rest. So it's kind of how we do it on these tractor rides.
Yeah, now is today the day you leave from Waukon and go in? I mean, I like to call this thing, I mentioned this a few years ago, we should have like a tri-state tractor ride and go into 3 different states, Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin.
Well, you must have been the inspiration, because that's exactly what we're doing, Jay. This is kind of a historic ride. We've never done this before. 3 states today. We're in Iowa, of course, and then we'll get up into Minnesota today, and we'll head over to Wisconsin. Our trip takes us to Dalby. If you looked on the map, I don't know if you'd find it, Dalby. It's a little speck on the map. And then we'll head to Lansing from Dalby. We'll have lunch at Key High School, and that's where we make the trip into Wisconsin. We'll go over the Slough Boat Landing and the bridge there, touch into Wisconsin, make a turn around and come back. And then we'll head to Eitzen, a little bit bigger speck on the map. And then from Eitzen, we'll head back to Waukon to the high school here where we're based.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I've talked to a few different people that are worried about the grate that they have laid across the river, the bridge that you got to cross where you can see actually the water below.
Yeah, they were telling me about that. I said that might be a little disconcerting going over there on a tractor, because you're looking down and you can see the water and the boats going below you. It doesn't seem very safe to me, but I'm going to go across into my truck and maybe I'll be floating down to Missouri. I don't know.
I know Frank Fox said he's going to let Kinnison go ahead of him because he's got a heavy tractor, thinking that he'll, if he makes it across, Frank can make it across, he says.
Frank's always thinking, isn't he? Always thinking of his friends.
Yeah, go ahead, go first.
That's right.
Is it hopefully they got good high sides on it? Because if you're looking, I said don't look down because you might get a little confused with the waves and get a little disoriented and hit the rail.
Yeah, turn yourself up into the rail and head down the side. I don't know. It sounds a little. They are going to tear it down. What I told me last night was they're going to tear it down next year. So this is one of the last chances that these riders will be able to do their tractor across the river.
Yeah. So we've talked to different sponsors, Jim, leading up to all of this, and we got a great lineup of sponsors that we do every year. So why do we keep doing this?
Well, we do it because of the love that these guys and ladies have for their old tractors. I mean, if it wasn't for them and the love and the care they take into maintaining these old machines, this wouldn't even be worth doing. But the sponsors love it because they get to get out and see some of their customers and make friends with new customers. We've got over 200 people, all farmers here. Well, shouldn't say all farmers, but most everyone is either farmed or is farming. And they love these old tractors. They grew up with them. They put a lot of sweat and equity into rebuilding these and maintaining these. And, it's such a warm-hearted thing to see them care about something so much. It's like their kids, it's like another kid in their family, or these old tractors that maybe they got from dad or grandpa that they used on the farm.
Well, and it's always nice, too, to hear the stories, even if they're not in farming, maybe they decided to go on a different career path and they grew up on something, or they've seen it in the Grove or found out a tractor was in the Grove, and they bring it out of the Grove and bring it back to life.
Yeah, when I grew up and was working in Forest City, I was on a tractor, an old B and an old 70, and I didn't grow up on the farm, but I worked on the farm, and I still have an affinity for an old tractor. And If I knew anything about maintaining them and restoring them, I'd be driving one of this thing. But I just got to watch and wonder and have fun through these guys and through their eyes and the fun that they're having and the stories that they tell about these old machines. You're right.
Yeah. The only thing Jim has ever noticed about an old tractor is something on the ground going, is that supposed to be there? An oil drip.
Yeah, then I know I'm in trouble when I see that.
Yeah, right.
We had a guy yesterday. I felt bad for him. He rolled off his tractor, started it up, and made 2 or 3 turns and blew up. So he put it back on the trailer and said, I'm going home. And he's probably working on it this morning, trying to get it ready for the next tractor ride. That happens when you're driving 60-year-old machines, 70-year-old machines. That will happen. That's one of the casualties of the tractor ride world.
Now, in the conversations you hear and the arguments you always hear, what color was it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say. I don't want to get in trouble.
Right.
I don't want to say.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Mason City Red Power will be able to help you out.
They could. Absolutely.
He needs to get it fixed or something.
he may hold it right there. I don't know.
Yeah, right. So, well, good deal. 2 days of fun. It looks like the weather's going to be fantastic for you as well. For all the
It
riders.
is a little warm, but we've got a nice breeze this morning so far. But it's going to be sunny today. Yesterday we had a pretty good cloud cover, but today no clouds at all, sunny skies, but a really nice breeze. So I think it'll be a nice day for our tractor riders.
Well, there you go. Well, enjoy it and keep, everybody stay safe on the ride to this week.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
All right. Thank you. It's 8:13.
Be red, white, but not blue, because